StJudeRnr here. I am doing a review on something that will help you on every run you ever do. So that's a pretty bold statement, isn't it? Being able to have a product or something that will help you on every run you do. But today I wanted to kind of talk about a broader subject before I did this review. Something that most runners will run into once they start getting into the higher mileage of half marathon and on races is the subject of chafing. Chafing happens when you have skin rubbing against skin or skin rubbing against clothing. There are lots of things you can do to help combat that. Some of the things that you can do to prevent blisters and chafing on your feet when you run. I tend to wear these, which are Injinji toe socks. These actually are the only socks that will work with my Vibram 5 fingers, and I've never had blisters or chafing if I wear these along my runs. And these I have ran in every condition: snow, rain, hot conditions where it's been 100 degrees outside, or even worse. So another thing that I tend to get chafing on is my shoulders when I'm running with a hydration pack. Usually when I'm training for a marathon, I'm out there running on the streets and I will take my hydration pack. I have a Salomon S-Lab hydration pack that I take with me, and while it is great, once you start to run and sweat, it starts to chafe maybe a little bit up here on your shoulders where it hits and around your waist or underarms. I also get chafing in my underarms when I run from rubbing my arms against my sides and on my legs and sometimes on my feet. So some of the things you can help, other things you can help to combat that besides the Injinji socks. Let me grab this. You can buy clothing. This is, if you haven't watched the review for this, this is my Lululemon Metal Vent Tech shirt, short sleeve shirt. These are fantastic because they have flat seams in them to prevent chafing on them. They also have a lot of wicking so that it keeps that moisture away from you, which will also cause chafing. Some other things that I have tried in my past to help prevent chafing as I've ran is all sorts of products. So these are mostly like a gel-based or petroleum-based product. You can use Vaseline. That is used at a lot of races. They'll give those out at med tents on a popsicle stick for you to try. The bad thing about like a petroleum jelly is it can stain your clothes pretty bad, especially if you're running with tech gear. It will tend to stain that pretty bad. So I have shied away from using petroleum jelly unless there is a emergency where I'm without any other option, and usually I will deal with the chafing rather than use petroleum jelly. So that's just my personal opinion. Take that for what you may. A lot of people trust in petroleum jelly like Vaseline, stuff like that. So some other products. This is a Go Stick chamois butter. This was given to me at an expo that I ran for one of the races I ran recently, and this stuff works pretty well. It is just a little, looks like chapstick, and you take and rub it on areas that you can get chapped or get chafing. I know that chamois butter was originally designed for bicycle riders to help with their biking shorts so they wouldn't get chafed from seat rash. So this stuff works pretty well. I haven't used it on a long distance. Wasn't really impressed with it. It's good for short term, and this little tube will fit in my pocket when I run, so I can take it along with me. Another thing that I've used in the past is this Run Guard. This came free with some running gels that I bought. This stuff is pretty good. It's just skin protectant gel. It works like a deodorant stick, and you rub it on the areas that you may get chafed, and it works pretty well. It's unscented, so it doesn't have any scent to it, obviously, and it kind of sticks around. I haven't used this on long distance runs either because I didn't really like it. Kind of gets sticky at times, and it doesn't really stay lubricant, I guess you could say, or slick as you're running. So I haven't used this a great many times. I did like that I got it for free so I could try it out, and I didn't have to pay for it. So what I have been using up until just recently, up until the Memphis Marathon this past year, was this Gold Bond friction defense. My wife still uses this for her feet and her arms when she's running. It also works great for clothing chafing, and if you go hiking, you can use this stuff as well. What it is it's like a deodorant stick again. This stuff has a little bit more chemicals in it that I can't say because I can't read those, but it reduces friction. It also helps if you have like a rash already. This is a good option to choose to put on that. This stuff has worked pretty well. I use this in a lot of my races up until just recently when I switched to something else. There are some other ones out on the market, including Body Glide. It comes in a little blue container, looks very similar to this. A lot of the same chemicals in it as well, and they have big, small, little tubes, female specific models, that kind of thing, and that stuff works pretty well. A lot of people in the running community use it because it is very readily available throughout the running community, in running stores, fitness stores, sports stores, and in many expos they have it available. So it's available so they can use it. Whereas I have been looking for something else. So I wanted something that was a little bit better for me in the long run. Get it? It's a really bad joke. I wanted something that was probably all natural, that would smell good, that wouldn't cause issues with my skin. I have pretty sensitive skin, so I need to be careful on what I use, especially if I'm applying it over and over again. In the case of, if it's raining the entire time I do a race, that kind of thing. So I reached out to the internet and I started looking to see what other people have been using. And the products I've been sharing with you so far are some of those items that other people have been using as well. And so I wanted to share what I found. I looked out in the communities of trail runners, and they do a lot of 50K, 50-mile, 100-mile races, and they need stuff that is going to last. And so one of the newer groups that came out online is called Squirrels Nut Butter. Looks like that. This one's a little tiny tin. This one is perfect for putting in your pocket when you're running and taking with you. They also have little tiny tubes that look like deodorant tubes, and then they have the big ones like this, which are fantastic. Now this is all natural stuff. It's made with coconut oil, cocoa butter, beeswax, vitamin E oil, and essential oils. It smells really good. It is made by a family that markets it out to trail runners, and they have fantastic customer service. So that story. I feel like sharing a story because I like to make these reviews a little bit more personal. So prior to the Memphis Marathon, I found Squirrels Nut Butter online, and I shot them a message and ordered some of their product after asking a couple questions through Facebook. They respond really quick on Facebook. They have terrific customer service, and I really appreciate all of their help. So I ordered their product on Monday, which was a bad idea to order it on Monday right before the Memphis Marathon. We were leaving for Thursday. Bad planning on my part, but I emailed them as soon as they placed the order to see if they could rush the items to me. They said, well, they've already been shipped out, but let me see what we can do. See when you are leaving, and then we'll see if we can help plan around that. So I got a message back from them online through Facebook saying, hey, we got you taken care of. You'll have your package here before you leave for Thursday, and we hope you have a great race and enjoy our product, and let us know what you think. So watching the mail, that came on Wednesday, a package. I got this here, this, and little tin, and then a smaller tube that I could carry with me. Wonderful, fantastic customer service, quick shipping. I took it with me to the Memphis Marathon, which it rained the entire time. If you were not there, the half marathon completed, and it basically poured the rest of the time. So I got to experience the wonderful cold rain with wearing a jacket while I was running the race, and this stuff came in handy and helped prevent a lot of problems, especially on my feet and on my legs. I appreciate their product, and I appreciate the time that they took in trying to help me to overcome my bad planning and help to bring me my stuff. So one of the things that is great about Squirrels Nut Butter, otherwise known as SNB, they do a lot of trail race sponsorships. so you can go out and test their product. Their product is available online. They have some stores that do carry it throughout the United States, so you can go and look at your local running store. But what is really nice about it is it's an all-natural product. It stays pretty consistent the entire time. It doesn't just wash off right away. It helps to keep your skin soothed so it doesn't get rough. And you can carry them with you in no matter what conditions you're in. So if it's cold, it's going to stay pretty much consistent stickiness and lubricant factor. Even if it's raining, it's going to do the same thing. It smells good, and it will keep you from having chafing issues, and it'll help prevent you from having a horrible race and from the stinging effect when you go to take a shower after the race. So, highly recommend it. Go out onto their website, Squirrels Nut Butter. You can just look them up on Google. I will also put a link in the description below. Also, if you look in the description below, they did send me a coupon code that is in the description that's good for 20% off your order, which is a fantastic deal. Go out, try their product, even get a little tin, a double wall tin, so you can carry these with you. It keeps it nice and cool no matter what temperature. So if you're running 100 degrees, this thing's probably going to stay pretty good in your pocket. I highly recommend this product. I thank them for the products that they have provided me to use. This is not a paid advertisement. They have in no way paid me to do this review. I just feel that if I run into a good company out there that has a good product and good customer service, I will definitely review those products and send them out. So you can try these other products that are out there. I recommend the Gold Bond as well, but my new favorite is the Squirrels Nut Butter. You can read the story behind there. If you are a road cyclist, a triathlete, a hiker, a camper, endurance runner, horse rider, any of those things, golfers, massage therapists, this product can help you out immensely. So check the description below for their website. Also check it for your discount code for 20% off. Check them out. Tell them that Jeremy sent you. I would appreciate any business that we can help send to smaller companies that will help them to get the word out and to increase their traffic and their business. And they will continue to do a good job. I'm glad that I got to know them and use their product, and I appreciate you watching this review today. Stay tuned for some more reviews. I will have some more Lululemon Pace Breaker reviews coming up. That will be my next video to follow up the Lululemon Metal Vent Tech review that I did earlier. My favorite running shirt that I have. The Pace Breakers are my favorite running short now. I've transitioned into them from some previous other shorts from some other companies, and I'll be doing a review on that next. If you want to see something reviewed, please let me know. I've got Injinji socks, some shoes. I would love to do some more reviews. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this video, or give it a thumbs down if you didn't. That's fine. I will appreciate any comments and any feedback that I receive. Please go check them out. Help this business to grow, and keep watching for more StJudeRnr reviews. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful day.